Imagine waking up one morning in Kingston, Bridgetown, or Port of Spain, and realizing that Canada, yes, Canada just opened its doors to you, visa-free. No long lines, no piles of paperwork, no waiting months for approval, just your passport, and a boarding pass to opportunity. Sounds unbelievable? Well, in 2025, this will be a reality for citizens of 6 Caribbean nations. But why now? What's Canada really up to? And which countries made the cut and which got left out? Before we dive into the full list, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and turn on notifications so you never miss another powerful update that could change your travel, your future, and even your citizenship strategy. Trust me, this one's going to get people talking. Canada's sudden pivot to visa-free travel for the Caribbean isn't just a goodwill gesture, it's a political chess move. And depending on where you stand, it could be seen as a gift or a warning. Let's get one thing straight. Canada isn't handing out favors randomly. This visa-free access for 6 Caribbean countries comes with layers of meaning. For one, Canada is in a fierce global competition for talent, trade, and influence. With the US tightening borders and Europe facing internal conflict, Canada sees the Caribbean as a pool of untapped potential. Skilled workers, bilingual professionals, cultural ambassadors, business minds, medical experts. But more importantly, Canada needs allies. With tensions rising with countries like China and Russia, and US politics becoming more unpredictable, Canada is quietly building a new circle of dependable partnerships. And where better than the Caribbean, a region historically friendly, culturally close, and economically ready to engage? Plus, the Caribbean diaspora in Canada is huge. Over 700,000 people of Caribbean descent live in Canada. This visa policy could strengthen family ties, boost tourism, and create a fresh wave of entrepreneurship. But here's the twist. So who are the 6 lucky nations? Let's break it down, and trust us, some of these will surprise you. Jamaica, no surprise here. Jamaica has always had a strong cultural footprint in Canada. From reggae festivals in Toronto to Jamaican-owned businesses in Ottawa, the island's influence runs deep. Canada is now returning the love and opening its doors to Jamaicans visa-free starting July 2025. Expect a tourism boom, expect business growth, and yes, expect more Jamaicans exploring education, work, and investment opportunities in cities like Vancouver, Calgary, and Montreal. But beneath the celebration, there's political fire. Some critics argue this move is to curry favor with Jamaican voters in Canada's urban areas. Others think it's an economic tactic to counterbalance US dominance in the Caribbean, whatever the reason Jamaica's in, and that's huge. Trinidad and Tobago. Another big win. Trinidad and Tobago, with its massive oil and gas sector, has caught Ottawa's attention. Canada wants to secure energy partners beyond the Middle East and Russia, and the Twin Island Republic is looking like a smart bet. Visa-free travel will make it easier for Trinis to negotiate deals, study abroad, and expand their influence in Canadian industries. But not everyone's happy. Some immigration analysts are asking, will this open the floodgates to overstay and illegal employment? Is Canada ready for this? The government's answer, we're welcoming the Caribbean not blindly but strategically. Barbados. This might raise eyebrows. Barbados is tiny compared to Jamaica or Trinidad, but its diplomatic charm is massive. The country recently became a republic, cutting formal ties with the British monarchy. Canada sees this as a power move and wants in. Visa-free access for Barbadians is more than tourism. It's about aligning with a rising Caribbean power that's asserting independence and modern diplomacy. The critics, they say Canada's just playing favorites, but Barbados says, we earned it. Dominica. Wait, what? Dominica? This lesser-known Caribbean nation shocked the world by making Canada's list. Why? Because Dominica is fast becoming a citizenship by investment haven. Wealthy people from around the world are buying Dominican passports, and Canada wants a piece of that financial pie. Visa-free travel will attract more investors, more tourism, and potentially more scrutiny. Will Canada start seeing a wave of wealthy non-Caribbeans entering through Dominica's back door? Controversial? Absolutely. Smart? Maybe. Dangerous? Time will tell. Saint Lucia. Saint Lucia has been quietly building its global brand. From tech startups to luxury tourism, the country is punching above its weight. Canada sees potential, especially in green energy and digital infrastructure. And guess what? A new bilateral tech innovation agreement is rumored to be in the works. St. Lucians will now enjoy visa-free travel and the chance to join a rising Canada-Caribbean digital corridor. This isn't just travel, it's transformation. Grenada, small, peaceful, powerful. Grenada rounds out the list with a unique edge, its close ties to education. Thousands of Caribbean students attend Canadian universities each year. Grenadians, known for academic excellence, will now have easier access to student visas, job markets, and potentially permanent residency. It's a smart match, and a signal that Canada is investing in future leaders. Now, here's where it gets uncomfortable. Countries like Haiti, Cuba, Guyana, St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the Bahamas were left off the list. Why? Let's be real, this is about politics, not fairness. Haiti's ongoing instability is a red flag for Canada. Cuba's complex U.S. relationship makes things tricky. Guyana, despite its oil wealth, is being watched cautiously due to border tensions with Venezuela. And the Bahamas? Insiders say talks are still ongoing but stalled over extradition concerns. The message is clear. If you want visa-free access, you need stability, diplomacy, and strategic value. This new policy could spark a Caribbean-Canadian migration wave. Expect more students entering Canadian universities, Caribbean entrepreneurs setting up shop in Canadian cities, cultural exchanges like never before, and possibly new citizenship treaties. But with this comes risk, overcrowding, identity clashes, economic pressure. One side sees opportunity, the other sees chaos. Which side are you on? The United States is watching nervously. Some say this is Canada's move to outshine U.S. influence in the Caribbean. The UK is quiet, but insiders say they're considering a similar visa policy. Don't be surprised if London follows suit. CARICOM is divided. Member states not on the list feel betrayed. Regional unity could be tested. China? Rumor has it they're offering new aid to the countries Canada ignored, sparking a new tug-of-war in Caribbean diplomacy. Some believe this visa-free policy is just the surface. Underneath, Canada could be positioning itself for deeper military alliances, economic control, or even influence in Caribbean elections. Wild theory? Maybe. But consider this. Visa policies are rarely just about travel. They're about access, influence, and control. Keep your eyes open. So, what does this all mean? For some, it's celebration. For others, suspicion. But one thing's for sure, 2025 is the year the Caribbean and Canada rewrite the rules. If you're from one of the 6 countries, congratulations. If not, stay tuned. The next wave of visa-free expansions could include you. Let us know in the comments. Is this a good move by Canada? Should more Caribbean countries be added? Is this a game changer? Or a trap? Next video preview? Visa-free secrets, the 10 countries planning surprise passport deals in 2025 inches. You won't want to miss this. So hit subscribe, drop a comment, and we'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep watching, stay curious, and question everything.